Greeting Mr. Muhammad Naim. Today we'll be presenting you cashless payment specifically on mobile payment. My name is Shervin Leong Wing In with metric number 53797.
My name is Lawen Chuan with a matrix number of 56360.
My name is La Yiting with the matrix 56361.
My name is Liu Pei-Lin with the matrix number 58360.
My name is Yong Sin Yan with matrix number 54289.
My name is Gong Xin Yan with matrix number 56328.
In recent years, there is a higher growth of mobile payments around the world as the demand for the mobile payments among the consumer is increasing, accompanied by a rapid development on e-commerce and mobile internet. The development of the mobile payments made the people's life become more convenient. The mobile payment equips with different payment methods such as NFC, QR code, as well as online banking. In today's world, there are many people using the mobile phones. The users of mobile internet also increased gradually from year to year due to the booming of technological advancement. The mobile payments market is gaining momentum from year to year as shown in the figure 1. Mobile payments is not only convenience but it also convenience in terms of the time savings. There are a lot of the companies started to generate their own mobile payment system. For example, Samsung has generated Samsung Pay to ensure a share of profit in the market for mobile payments. In the year 2014, Apple announced the Apple Pay that comes with a more advanced security and with a greater ease of the synchronizing the data. Google has purchased Softcard and announced the Android Pay in 2015 spring. In Malaysia, Maybank introduced a pilot version of its cashless mobile payments option that using the QR Pay code which coded as Maybank QR Pay in year 2017. Mobile payments is undoubtedly create more convenience to the both users and service providers, but there is still a lot of obstacles need to be overcome in order to perfect the system. Now we will talk about the effect of mobile payments on the stakeholder. First of all, I will discuss the effect of mobile payments on consumer. For consumer, the demand for the mobile technologies is very high. Payments with cash or cards have met the consumer service demand largely. Mobile payment gives the consumer more convenience and flexibility, which causes more consumer support on the mobile payment device. There are more than 5 million consumers have used their mobile phones to make various payments through their online bankings, view history of various payment done, pay the utility bill through applications. Through the mobile payments, the consumer can make their payments at any times, anywhere, which causes their become less depending on the cash in hand. In turn, that could reduce the risk of theft.
The stakeholder I will discuss are financial institution, integration partner, and merchants. Financial institutions are an important player in the mobile payment market. The mobile payments have changed the cost of service and service mode of financial institutions, which operating expenses and transaction costs can be reduced through the increasing online business such as applications of CRMB and Maybank to you. The introduction of mobile payment has positively related to the financial performance of financial institutions because of convenience and reliability of mobile payment. It can be sure that financial institutions are able to provide the service to customers in a more automated and standard flow. Integration partners are included mobile device manufacturers, software providers, and technology providers. Mobile payment has offered the opportunity to technology providers to be a trusted intermediary between financial institutions and mobile network operators. Software providers have given the opportunity to offer the service and instrument to merchants to accept the mobile payment. Many mobile device manufacturers are engaging in mobile payment business as the increased popularity of mobile payment. They have transferred their core business into the application of mobile payments to enhance their service and establish their system to the consumers. For an example, Apple and Samsung have announced the cooperation between UnionPay at the end of 2013. They could gain the enormous of profit in the future because of increasing of mobile payments users and establishing a new mobile payment lifestyle. Thus, merchants are considered as stakeholders which offer the mobile instruments and services to create a market. Mobile payment can make the transactions become faster and cost of users such as such as operating expenses of merchants would be lower. Adoption of mobile payment has the potential to boost the revenue and reduce the cost of operation in a highly competitive and relatively commoditized market. Through mobile payments, merchants are able to attract more customers efficiently that can increase the revenue of the business. The merchants can gain the benefits for mobile payments such as ability to send real-time messaging to consumers, reduce service costs, and higher throughput of point of sales. In conclusion, adoption of mobile payments are open to all the stakeholders by giving a significant of innovative opportunities. It can promote the development of stakeholders through the new opportunities given by mobile payment market.
Now, I will be sharing a little bit thoughts on how the mobile payment system can affect the business financially. In this video, I will be focusing on three major aspects, which are the transaction costs, the financial decision making, as well as the resource allocation. First is all about the transaction costs. When our society is moving into a cashless mobile payment system, this mobile payment system is one of the ways to reduce the total transaction cost. However, this is also one of the ways they can reduce the usage of the paper receipt. But that is not the end of the mobile payment system. Mobile payment system also help the business to improve reliability as well as efficiency in the way of doing business. However, even though this mobile payment system sound convincing and as well as profitable to the business, but one of the study conducted by the Harvard University indicates that in the long run, this mobile payment system may potentially increase the total transaction cost due to the fierce competitions among the same fields. Secondly, the mobile payment system also tend to affect the firm's financial decisions as well as the resource allocations of the firms. Although it cannot be denied that the mobile payment system do promise a wide range of benefits, but initially the firm may need to decide whether to invest heavily into these mobile payment systems, which require a wide range of software to support for these mobile payment systems. Even though when the firm already adopted and used this mobile payment system for the business, but they require to invest again and again into both the firewall protections as well as the IT development. Lastly, the penetrations of the mobile payment system into the arts of doing business certainly can affect the firm's financial status. For example, if the firm tend to enter the Chinese tourist market, which is quite profitable to the business, the firms may need to consider to have a partnerships or even a joint venture with the mobile payment service providers such as the Alipay or even the WeChat Pay, which is quite famous and remarkable in the China. But these partnerships not only to make sure a smooth transaction flow, but it also help to secure a long-term profit over periods of times. In a nutshell, indeed, the mobile payment system do provide an added value to the markets, but it also help to unlock a new potential untapped markets or opportunity for the business. Therefore, all the firms must adapt for these technological advancements and changes in order for them to stay competitive in their industry.
Now, I will talk about the advantages of the mobile payments. For small business by using mobile payments, it can improve consumer experience, modernize process, and decrease the transaction costs. Embracing mobile payment technology is one of the ways to enhance the business in the future. First of all, the advantages of the mobile payment is the relationship with the customer can be enhanced. It can help the customer to reduce the checkout time. It also can help the customer to complete their payment within just a few moments because it being much faster and hassle-free as compared to the traditional and credit card payment system. Furthermore, the another advantages of the mobile payment system is that it can enable company to integrate loyalty and incentive program into itself. The information was stored inside the mobile payment application when a customer made a purchase or payment via their smartphone and or tablet. This will help the user no need to keep track their purchase, reward point, coupon, and so on manually. Through adding value for end user, this will encouraging the user to make purchase more often. Mobile payments are actually more secure than other forms of payment, although there's been a lot of concern about the security. Since the data for the mobile payment is encrypted, risk of the data thief is reduced and customer does not have to worry about the leaving credit card behind at the terminal. This can improve the trustworthiness between the merchant and the customer. Last but not least, reduce the credit card free charge is the advantages of the mobile payment system. As compared to the credit card companies, some mobile payment service will charge lesser fee per transaction. When a customer meets a certain incentive level, some of the mobile payment does not charge any fee on their transaction. The platform of using the mobile payment can help the company increase their saving, especially for the smaller business. For example, the Square mobile payments. Square mobile payments have lower fee than those associated with some credit cards. As a conclusion, in this high technology world, most of the business firms have started to use the mobile payments and provide it to their customers. Mobile payments have brought many benefits to people who are using it to make their life become more easier and convenient. By using the mobile payment system in the business, transaction costs can be avoided and the business management will become more effectively.
There are many challenges for the mobile payment that we face in the world. First, the challenges for mobile payment is lack of advanced technology in developing countries. Limited infrastructure that can support the coverage and the speed of the network have become the problems. For instance, some of the African countries, people need to take at least 2 hours to travel from the rural area to the urban area to connect the Wi-Fi of the data connections. This is impossible for them to travel every day just to get the Wi-Fi or data connection. The development of this nation have become one of the main challenges to implement the mobile payment in this country. Normally, we usually will heard from the news that there are people scammed by the credit card company, people being cheated while the online banking, so people are actually quite worried about the mobile payment system that can be done by just a single click to the mobile phones. So they have become the target of the hacker to hack to the system to steal people money. Thus, the security system of the mobile payment are very important to ensure the safetyness of the people money. Besides, the software virus, malware, also one of the main enemy to the mobile payment system. In fact, according to the Trade Landscape report, 40% of the respondents reported the presence of malware in their mobile payment system. So the enhancement of the security have become one of the main challenges in this industry. The next challenges for the mobile payment is there are two various types of mobile payment that exist in the market, such as PayPal, Samsung Pay, WeChat Pay, Alipay, and so on. The diversity of the mobile payment have slowed down the adoption of mobile payment by the society. As consumers are confused by all the different types of mobile payment that run in different systems, the competition of the mobile payment are very high among themselves. The things that consumers want are actually very simple. We just want to have a mobile payment system that are easy to use and without system default. Based on the survey conducted by Webstar, the consumer want the most is the mobile payment system that is smart enough to track down all the loyalty, membership, promo code, discount, coupon that can automatically use when they are purchased using the mobile payment system.
Next, another challenge to implement cashless payment within our society is actually the generation gap. As we all know, in order for cashless payment to be implemented in our society, the first thing that requires us to have is actually our smartphone, because the smartphone is actually the key and the gateway for us to do any of the cashless payment as well as the mobile payment. And as we all know, only the Generation X or the millennials, which is from the 20th century and also the 21st century, are more knowledgeable towards the advanced technology, whereas the generation from Y and the previous one, they do not have much of that knowledge on it, and they do not use smartphone as often as the Generation X and also the millennials. Further, Based on the research done by Paul Research Center, it is known that 77% of the citizens from the US owns a smartphone, which means if the whole country is to implement this cashless payment fully, it will not be feasible, as 33% of them will be left out and they will not be able to carry out or perform this cashless payment. Next, the challenge that faced by cashless payment is actually the habits from us ourselves. Since many decades ago, we have been utilizing fiat money as our main currency to do any of the transaction. Therefore, we are very accustomed and also used to it. If we were to change our policy and to be based on cashless payment, there will be difficulties on implementing, as there will be a lot of people that are not used to it, or they are actually scared to use it as they are not know or they are not taught on how to use it as well as the fiat money usage. By implementing cashless payment within our society, it will actually reduce and also waive all the additional transaction costs. The reason is because you no longer need any labor force to do any of the transaction. All you need is just you yourself, your mobile phone, and also the recipient's account number. With just these three, you will be able to transfer your money from one party to another party effortlessly without any additional transaction costs. This in return will actually increase the purchasing power parity of the consumer, because right now the consumer will have additional money to spend on other necessities that they need. In return, the welfare of the society will increase. Furthermore, cashless payment can also reduce the amount of cash flow actually flowing in our market, which means by reducing the amount of cash flows within our market, it will actually stabilize our currency, and therefore the inflation risk encountered by our country will reduce. As we all know, the economic principle is that as the need for the demand of a fiat money increases within the market, the central bank will have to raise the interest rate. And in the long run, the central bank, in order to balance back the interest rate, they will have to print more money, and therefore induces more amount of cash flows within the market. And this in return will reduce the interest rate. However, it will also increases the inflation rate. Therefore, by implementing a cashless payment within our society, our inflation risk encountered by the country will actually reduces. All in all, by implementing cashless payment within our society, indeed is a better future, because right now we are actually advancing towards TN50, which is a plan proposed by our Prime Minister. Thank you, and that's all from us. We wish you to have a great day ahead. Thank you.